It's not what you're thinking. I'm not nervous about, like, driving or where I'm gonna go or whatever. It's just...
Her mouth keeps moving for a moment after her voice trails off, and it's unsettling. I don't think I've ever seen Chloe wordless before.
Well, now you have, bitch.
Surprise, motherfucker. Hot eyes.
Hard ass, motherfucker.
Rude eyes, motherfucker.
No.
Her lack of brain-to-mouth filter is worrying sometimes, but at least it's consistent, like my mom. This time I have to lean to the left to catch her eyes again, and she meets them, a little wary. Then tell me what I should think. Chloe, I'm not mad at you. You know that, right? I love you. I just want to know what's going on with you. I want to get it, you know? Like you said yesterday. It's not like you owe me explanations or anything, but, you know, you can still tell me anything, right? Like BFFs. And I'll listen. I want to be there for you. Forever. It startled me when she leans forward, not breaking eye contact. For a second, our faces are very, very close. Now kiss. Then she crosses her arms across my knees and rests her chin there, looking up.
You already are here.
Her calves are pressing in around mine now, arms heavy where they're draped over my kneecaps, and I swallow. She's grinning up at me, cat-like and intrigued. Come on! I'm being serious. I am too. I curse myself for stuttering, but Chloe doesn't seem to notice. Just pushes herself off my knees. Again.
I'm being serious too. Max, it's just cool that you're here. It's cool that we can still hang out and that you're making this time for me and being a dumbass.
A dumb. Being a dumb what? But she just laughs, stretching her arms over her head and then lifting up the edge of the blanket beside her.
Chill pill. Anyway, I'm in a movie mood. It'll help us digest. You got any suggestions?
Ooh, these are so good. Okay. So either Final Fantasy, kind of bad CGI, but it's like I always love it. It's not it. And Donnie Darko. Seems like she'd watch it because she's an indie chick, and it's so twisted.
Mm-hmm. But Chloe
it's
likes
also
anime too. But I bet she'd also like Donnie Darko.
Wait, aren't these both movies about time travel? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I see what you're doing,
do
game.
Like? I was gonna be like, wait a second. Which movie do you like the most?
I haven't seen either of them.
You haven't seen Donnie Darko? Or, well, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, they're pretty old, so I can see them. But
can
Donnie
you stop
Darko's
with the old card?
I'm just saying, I saw it when I was, like, really young. And, like, if I was, like, 6, you probably were, like, 3, so... Donnie Darko. Let's go with Donnie Darko. What a badass. What about Donnie Darko? Chloe thinks about it for a second and nods agreeably.
Okay, but you can't complain when it pisses me off. That movie makes no fucking sense.
Oh, so she can't take it. But both of the movies got problems. Pisses you off? You've watched it more than I have.
Sure, whatever you say, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Does that make you Gretchen?
Sounds good to me. She was cute in that movie.
She tugs me up by the hand as we make our way out from the crumbling fort, then slides an arm around my shoulders, easily as anything. Does that make you the girl Smurf? Because then she's like, you know, there's a whole thing attached on Smurfs. Because they have no gender. And they don't make babies.
Mm.
They're made from the gods, from this weird religion. Smurf religion. Smurf that.
Smurfy.
Smurfy. Mm. She's still really warm. I don't know if it's because of the blanket fort or because of me or because of her or because I really like her or because she really likes... I don't know.
Whoa.
But it's nice to... but it's nice to lean into anything. Thursday.
Save. There.
Yes.
Return. Journal.
Holy shit. Did we go through a couple days?
I don't know.
October 9th. I woke up in a dark mood with Chloe's big announcement yesterday taking all over my thoughts. I don't want to stop Chloe from leaving. I seriously don't. She deserves to see the world and more still. I know it's selfish, but I don't like the idea of saying goodbye again. It's hypocritical since I'm the one who left first, but I don't know what else to feel. I love her. But I'm not going to stop her, regardless of how I feel about it. I want her to remember Arcadia Bay and me positively, no matter how long she's gone for. So I decided to gift her with something precious and personal. I put together a mixtape for her. She flipped! In a good way.
She flipped out! She got so angry!
She punched me and threw me to the
She
water.
punched me in the throat and then threw me into the ocean, and now I'm dead. The end.
The sharks got to me.
The sharks are eating my body as I write this.
As I write this in my blood, my final words. In a good way, in a good way. All of this in a good way. Apparently she hadn't thought of music for her trip at all.
At all.
What would I thought of that? Well, that and snacks. Those are the things to think of. She seemed to be happy that I had even thought of her at all, which was really what I was going for. So, what if I want Chloe to be thinking of me when she's traveling? At least I can admit it. This time, when we're apart, I'm keeping in touch. I just keep telling myself that she's not going to be away for that long. Probably, I hope. I had invited Chloe down to the boardwalk to hang out and hopefully just to enjoy the afternoon with her. But things came too close pretty fast, and when Joyce called, I'm not one to keep Chloe away from her mom. Dance. I was ready to just go back to school, but Chloe invited me back to her place instead. She all but used the word sleepover. She didn't say sleepover?
Mm-mm.
She even mentioned blanket forts. Blanket forts! I know it would be blanket forts! I know it would be completely crazy not to accept this because it's blanket forts. It's because, well, but it was also a school night, but we got to sleep early, so. But I did anyway. So rebellious of me, huh? Have blanket forts? Blanket fort drugs?
Where's the blanket fort drugs?
God damn it, blanket forts. First blanket forts, now blue hair dye. Of course, the moment we got back to Chloe's place, Joyce fed us so much food I thought I would legit die.
Legit.
And then I did. And then we did all the cleanup before going up to Chloe's room to build our blanket fort. We've both got less than 2 years of being 20 years old. Yikes. But, we got less than 2 years to being 20 years old. Of being 20? Being 20 years old. Yikes. But we're still having fun like kids. I love it. I kind of hope that never changes. We lounged around and talked about our contest photo and the kind of shot we wanted to take. To be honest, I kept forgetting about the contest. There's so much else to think about. And every single bit of it comes back to Chloe, because Chloe's hot.
Yes.
Then, with my big fat mouth, I kind of absurdly spilled that I wanted Chloe to be my model of the photo, which really seemed to knock her flat. But it shouldn't. Chloe just fits so naturally in front of my camera. I was right to be worried about keeping Chloe from her mom this week, because Chloe told me all about how Joyce cried when she said she'd be leaving. I think I should try it to visit Joyce while Chloe's gone, so she's not lonely. And then Chloe asked me if I thought I was like a bird, whatever that means. And then she draws a bunny instead. I wish I could be the one.
Is this a bird?
Bird!
How do I bird? Is this how I bird?
The deers kind of look like the wings. I wish I could be one like Chloe, someone free and brave. I'm not sure why she got all philosophical out of nowhere, but it was definitely something that had me thinking pretty hard. She got a little mushy for a moment, but she checked herself pretty fast, and then we put on a movie because it's tradition. I really was like reliving our childhood sleepovers cookies.
So jitter I can barely pay attention in class.
So,
Every time the light shifts, I just get
sleepover
distracted thinking about what to do for the photo, when I should text Chloe, what kind of angle I want to take. Even if we don't win, this photo is going to be important to me and to Chloe. It's going to be the last thing we do together before she goes. It's going to be ours. I was almost late to class today anyway, which isn't helping my distraction. I forgot Chloe doesn't set alarms, of course, so I just woke up to Joyce yelling for me and Chloe's elbows in my face. She only grumbled and rolled over when I'd untangled our legs, got dressed, and hurried out the door, so she's probably still asleep. What the fuck was that? Oh! It's in the game. It was like a phone vibrating, and I was like, my phone isn't here.
What?
Huh? Just as I think so, though, my phone buzzes twice, surprisingly. I have to wait for the teacher to turn around before I can check it. Meet me out front in 10 minutes.
In front of the school in 10 minutes?
Yes, Max, in front of the school. I look out the window a little anxiously, but of course she's not there. Knowing Chloe, she probably just rolled out of bed, waking and baking as I think about her. My class ends in 10 minutes. I have another one starting up in 20. I know that Chloe knows that. I don't know what she's planning yet, but whatever it is, it's probably something totally irresponsible. Something Joyce would shake her head disapprovingly at the very least. Shove my phone back into my pocket and do my best to focus back on the lesson. I'm too old for Chloe's shenanigans to be giving me butterflies. Do you want me to keep going?
Chloe's in. Oh, I can go. What do we do now?
Oh, what do we do?
I'm scared! Panic!
At the disco.
Yeah.
I chime in! Magnus, no. Haven't you people ever heard of... Magnus, please! Close the goddamn door!
Magnus, what are you doing, Alex?
What are you doing?
The wheels. Chloe.
Yes.
Chloe isn't even out. I wanna tell my dad.
I'm just fucking hurry outside.
Chloe isn't even out front when I hurry outside after class. So I'm stuck waiting 5 minutes, checking between the road and the time worrying about class and Chloe in regular intervals. You're not even going to your next class. I'm gonna guarantee you that right now, Max. Just forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. I'm checking my phone for the 5th time when there are 3 sharp honks of a car horn. And I look up to see Chloe's beat up old truck with the chipped paint and the kind of slightly creaking broken door and the headlights kind of cracked a little, and you know she's hit a couple things because the fender's dented pretty bad. Parked in front of the cafe.
You thought I was gonna stop you, huh? I was gonna let you keep going. I wanted it to never end.
Oh, okay. And there's some bugs on.
I wanted it to never end, but now my opinion has changed.
Okay. Academy said are grinning at me from the inside of her car. Wow, she's inside the car.
Hey there, handsome.
Hey there, hey you, hey there. I hurry over, slipping my phone back in my pocket and folding my arms up on the gap left by the open window. Oh, so cool. Hey!
Excited to see me.
Because, naturally. That just makes her grin wider at me, and I just smile back, leaning forward a little so there's less of a barrier between us. What are you doing? Can't get enough of me. I'm so hot.
So hot.
Just hot. She really won't get off my case this week.
Insatiable. What?
Oh, snap. I like that. At first, she looks startled. Then when she sees my expression, which I'm sure I'm just a stupid grin, she just beams at me, scooting closer to the window so we're face to face.
Don't pull this on me, Caulfield. You're the one who wanted to partner up in the first place.
Because I knew no one else would bear to put up with you. Ugh. It's a pity partnership. She gasps in mock offense, pressing a hand to her chest. How could you? Then she just grins again, leaning forward a little more.
No one else would be able to handle me, babe.
Can't handle the D. I'm sure to retort, hopefully with something snarky and clever. But then our noses brush. Oh shit. Eskimo kisses. I hadn't realized she'd gotten so close. Out of instinct, I lean back a little surprised. Chloe blinks at me and then gives me a nervous chuckle and leans back too. Eskimo kisses.
Anyway, speaking of, what do you say we get this show on the road?
You seriously want a ditch right now?
You seriously don't?
Chloe, it's the end of the semester. I'm freaking. I have tests coming.
I have needs.
I have tests. Well, then you're gonna leave, so I don't know. Chloe, I have a class in right now. Right now, actually. You do too. If I'm remembering correctly, your math class is probably right now.
You are honestly such a square.
As I'm giggling at her
unironic.
Unironic unicorn. Unironic use of square as an insult, she just rolls her eyes in my direction and goes on.
Come on, dude. If there was ever a reason to cut class, it's to do this. You're pursuing your passion or whatever, right? Don't pretentious art schools like Blackwell have an addendum that excuses absences if you're inspired or something?
I doubt it, but that would be awesome.
And your best friend who's leaving town tomorrow was telling you to.
Well,
yeah, the sky's really pretty right now. Look.
And the sky's really pretty right now. I don't know if she's being sincere or just teasing me, but when I tilt my head back to look at the sky, it is really pretty. A clear blue leaching out from the fading pinks and purples of the early morning. It is nice. I sigh. Let's go! Let's go then. Let's go. Chloe raises an eyebrow, but reaches forward and unlocks the door anyway.
Jeez, I thought you'd be a harder sell.
Climb into the trunk, toss my bag underneath my feet. Dude, you're leaving like forever. What made you think that? I'm cool.
You always get so whiny whenever I try to get you to do something. What's the word you like? Delinquent, right?
She pouts in my direction. For sure. And I laugh. Ha-ha. And shove her at the shoulder. Ha-ha. And shove at her shoulder. Yeah, I'm trying to put sound effects, okay?
Okay.
Who's whining now? Who? She chuckles. Hee hee. Spinning her keys around on one finger. I lean back and watch them circle. Besides, I'm not like convincing me to be with you is that hard to sell. I mean, like, I like you like a lot and I want to be in the bed with you and yeah. And the keys fly off her hand and hit the dash. Clank. And I flinch.
Please never stop.
And I flinch at the sound before glancing back at her surprise. She winced when the keys crashed against the car too. But not now. God damn it!
What did you do? I didn't do anything.
You did everything.
I'm just sitting here quietly.
A little wide-eyed.
Okay.
This time, I really can't help but get kind of flustered. Honestly, Max, could that have sounded more gay?
Yes, it could have actually. It could have been like, I want you right now.
Or no.
Stick your fingers.
What? Oh, shit. Perfect time.
No, I get it. I know I'm irresistible.